Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my kitchen. So today we are making okra soup. I know it's one of your favorite soup. It is mine as well. I love okra soup. So does my kids. And you guys, on my channel I have an oilless okra soup recipe. I think I've also made a seafood okra soup recipe, and yeah, this time around I just wanted to have, make something different. The same soup, but a different taste, unique taste, a new taste if you like. So I went to the grocery store and I found some oxtail. Yes, so while I was just imagining in my head, how is this oxtail gonna come out in this soup, how would the taste be, I saw some fresh Ewedu leaves. Oh god, some jute leaves. It was an Asian store, by the way. So these vegetables, we don't see them all the time, so when you see them, you grab them, okay, you hold on to them like your life depends on it. So I got these items, the oxtail and the vegetable, came home and made this delicious pot of okra soup that I'm going to share with you guys today. And this is also one of my mom's favorite recipes, that combo, that Ewedu and okra combo. When you eat it, you will feel life in your bones. Oh god. So yeah guys, that's what we're making today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nosa Girl. Feel free to subscribe and enjoy today's video, all my other videos and my recipes. Okay, all right guys, let's start cooking. So let us start with the ingredients. Right here I have my okra. This is my oxtail. I decided to go with oxtail because it has a very deep and rich flavor, a very unique taste that makes it almost different from other meats. And I am a fan of meats that have bones because I enjoy sucking out all that juiciness, all that goodness from the bone marrows. Yes, but a good alternative is some short ribs or some beef brisket. So if you can't find some oxtail, you can use either of those. This is my fresh Ewedu jute leaves. Like I said, I got this from an Asian store because we cannot find them in regular stores here. This is my cow tripe. I also have some stockfish and some dried catfish. We need all that flavor. Here are my peppers. So I'm using 3 mini sweet red peppers, 2 scotch bonnets, the one we call a tarado, 2 red bell peppers, and 1 large onions. I also have some crayfish, some salt, seasoning powder, and seasoning cube. And my vegetable soup is not complete without my locust beans, Ewedu. So this is it right here. This is actually frozen. And finally I have some palm oil. So I'm going to start with cooking my meat. And if you know oxtail, it takes forever for it to get done, especially if you want it to come out very tender. So I'm going to use my pressure cooker or my pressure pot. I'll also cook my shaki because that is another tough meat that takes a while. I'll season it with my onions, my seasoning cube, some salt. I'll add enough water to cook the meat, and I'll cover it and let it cook. Now if I was using my stovetop, I would probably be cooking for about an hour or even more, but my pressure pot takes about 20 minutes to cook the meat. While my meat is cooking, I'll go on to prepare the other ingredients. So this is my catfish. I usually like to soak it in some hot water, and this process will help to easily debone it. This will also help to get rid of all the dirt that are inside. I'm also going to blend my peppers. I will also prepare my okra, and I'm using my 2 favorite method, which is chopping it with a knife or using a grater to grate it. My kids love it when it is blended. They just love that very smooth and slimy texture. But I love my okra to come out very crunchy. And you guys, tell me, what is your favorite way of preparing okra? Let me know in the comment section. So now my oxtail is done. I'm going to transfer it into the oven for another 10 minutes. I just want it to, look brown a little bit. So this is going to help to get that color. And after 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. I'm going to transfer it into my cooking pot. Now you guys, oxtail comes with a lot of juice. Look at all that oil just pouring in. You don't want to throw any of that out, so just pour everything into the pot, and then you're going to add some chopped onions. I'm going to stir that together for about a minute. So the next step is to add some palm oil, a generous amount of palm oil if I may add. And I'm not going to stir this, I'm not going to cover it, I'm just going to let this cook. I want the combination of flavors from the onions and the oil and the meat, you know, to come together. And this method makes it look like you are frying the meat or you're frying the onions, but it also looks like you're not doing that. So it is very tricky but flavorful tip that you can add to your cooking. So I'll let that cook for about a minute, and when the oil starts bubbling like this, then I'm going to introduce my crayfish. I'm also going to add my locust beans, and now I'll give that a very nice stir. At this point, you're going to be getting some very delicious aroma in your kitchen or your entire house. Yes. At this point, I'm going to add my stockfish. My stockfish is very tender. It doesn't take any time to get done. I didn't even have to soak it in water. I'm also going to add my pepper mix. I'm going to add my salt, my seasoning powder. I will stir all of that together. Finally, I will add my cow tripe, my deboned catfish, and some beef stock. This is the beef stock from the oxtail that we made earlier. I'm going to pour that in, and then I'll cover it and let it cook. There are many vegetables that you can use to prepare your okra soup, like pumpkin, spinach, but for me, one of my favorites is Ewedu, jute leaves. Apart from the flavor, it is a very tender vegetable, and it's also very slimy, so it pairs very well with okra. And when you get the fresh one, you will taste something in your mind and in your head and in your mouth. So at this point, my sauce is done. I cooked it for about 15 minutes. You know, I wanted all that water to dry out so that it's just the sauce and the, you know, the meat inside. So right now I'm going to introduce my okra. But first, I will remove my dried catfish because I don't want it scattering everywhere inside the pot. I want to be able to see it when I'm ready to eat it. So I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to introduce my okra. Once I pour in my okra into the sauce, then I'm almost done cooking. I don't like cooking my okra soup or any vegetable soup for a long time because I want to be able to, you know, have that taste, that authentic taste. And also because I like my okra coming out very crunchy. So I'm just going to stir this for a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of that beef stock that we had earlier. I'm also going to finally introduce my vegetable, my jute leaf, my Ewedu leaves, and I'm not going to stir this. No, I'll just cover it and leave it on my stove to, you know, simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes on very low heat. In fact, you can even turn off your stove at this point. And then our soup is ready. This is what we had. Very flavorful and yummy okra soup recipe. You guys need to try out this recipe. You just have to. And like I said, if you cannot get some oxtail, you can always use some short ribs or some beef brisket, or you can just use beef, and you guys will see what I am talking about. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Do not forget to leave your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Those thumbs up are very helpful. Yes, it encourages me to cook more. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Do not waste any time. I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay blessed and bye.